Welcome to the 44th episode of the Dragon Master campaign. Today we're going to pick up from where the party left off. They seem to be going insane. They're entering a cycle of madness after they have defeated a large sandbuster. They have decided to use the oasis in a bottle to long rest in the time it would take to do a short rest.
One thing to note, oasis in a bottle does not let you regain spell slots. It's just health.
Correct.
So everybody is going to heal back to full, and that's your last charge of the oasis in a bottle.
Indeed.
Since we took a short rest, I get my spell slots back, though, because mine recharge on a short rest. Aha.
Why do yours come back?
It's a warlock thing. Because I have so few, they come back on a short rest.
Perfect. So you've short rested for around an hour. I'm guessing up here at the top of the plateau with lots of different shards of giant ambers, lots of small circular blocks of amber, and then there was also a treasure chest on top of here.
If it's another veneer thing, then I know it's part of the puzzle.
Ooh.
He's
Rare candy.
In the chest, you find 3 rare candies.
Not 4? Oh.
And then you also find a scroll.
A veneer. Nope.
Oh, finger guns.
Even better.
Guns.
Even better. I'll read this. Alright, Scroll of Finger Guns. It's an artifact, and when you read, you gain the ability to shoot lightning from your index finger when you point it like a gun and say, POW! Damage, 1 lightning.
That's so dumb.
That's amazing.
Is that an action?
No, it's not an action.
How many times can you do it in 6 seconds?
But
Exactly.
let me correct that. It's at least a bonus action.
Okay. Alright. Pow, 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 pow.
Yeah, I must say, I don't know. Lightning bolt from my fingers.
It always deals 1 damage.
Oh, it always deals 1 damage? Oh, that's interesting. So whenever I read, I have to make sure I'm pointing in the right direction.
Just to clarify, it says when read, you gain the ability to
read.
do this henceforth. You don't have to read it every time. You just have to
Oh,
read
I can
it
just
once,
do this whenever I
and then
want
you
now?
can do it henceforth. Whenever you want now.
Oh,
Can I also read it?
sick.
Is it like a TM?
Yeah,
It's whether or not Art lets you read it or not, yeah.
Art, can I read it?
absolutely you can.
Heck yeah.
We're all going to read this sucker. We can go pow, 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 pow.
It's like a water gun fight with
Yeah.
actual lightning.
Everybody take 1 damage.
Okay.
No.
cool
I'm
with
not shooting anybody.
I
No,
absolutely
don't shoot me.
shot the both of you.
Art definitely shot both of you. It sounds
Then I
like
shoot it back.
Do you know the
One
Family
damage.
Guy episode where Peter's
Perfect.
playing with static and he's shocking everybody? That's what's happening right
That's Art.
now. Pow!
You should not have given us this.
Pow, pow, pow!
Like, of all the good stuff we've had.
Did anybody shoot
you
me?
shouldn't have given.
yes, you already did.
Yeah, I did. I shot you back.
Okay, you're all back to full health. And you have some ambers if you'd like some ambers as well.
Nah, we're taking too many cursed objects already. We're good.
Well, okay.
If I use lightning bolt, could I theoretically say POW at the end and tack on a 1 damage onto it?
Yes.
I wanted to.
For a bonus action.
Yes.
For your bonus action, yes,
yeah,
you
I'm
may.
just like,
Bro.
I throw a lightning bolt and then I'm just like POW. Right up. And just anyway.
I like it.
Big surge of energy and this little static shock at the end that you say, pow!
They're like, oh man, that was awful. And then, ow,
Yeah.
it's not over. Ow.
Remind me what the rare candies do again. They either make our dragons bigger or they give us a level.
Not a level.
All you know is that it gives your dragon to level up.
Okay. I am cool with giving that to Hogarth.
This is where I play a little sound effect of the evolution sound that I recorded from Clark.
Now, would if Loaf were to eat the rare candy, would he level up?
Try it. You don't.
It's not a human level up.
I know,
It's like
I-
a ability
we don't
or
know
something,
that.
but we don't know.
I'm just joking. I'm
He
just
doesn't know
being a
that.
troll here.
Y'all might actually know it. I think I've told you out of game that it was just an ASI.
Oh, that's still good.
Anybody else using a rare candy?
I'm going to use one on Amphros, and then I'm going to use another one on the other guy
Ooh.
too.
Oh, wait, so you have 4?
And
Wait, did we get
no,
4 or 3?
we got 3.
You only got 3.
But Harrison, do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, cool.
I'm not understanding.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
you're fine.
give it
It's
to
good.
my Drudagon as well, or to Crumble.
You got more secrets, dude?
He had another rare candy, yeah.
Remember how I said I killed Arwen?
Yeah.
Arwen might have had a Dragon Ball and a rare candy on him.
Oh.
I kind of forgot about the rare candy.
Yours
So you just had this? You could have had a large dragon by now. Screw the boat leveling both of them. Just the one you care about, right?
See, that's the thing. I don't know which one I care about. I'm kidding.
Worth noting, the Rumble Horn does go up in size to medium.
Ooh.
The Sea Shocker goes up in size to medium. The Drudagon does not go up in size. The Deadly Natter also does not go up in size.
So he's struggling with my weight still, essentially. That's what you're saying.
I think both the Deadly Natter and the Sea Shocker both got new abilities.
Very cool. I got just increased damage, basically.
So you're all leveled up, and you guys are ready to continue.
So, we went here and didn't find anything useful, it seems. It's like wasting time.
This terrible place that we found ourselves.
Well, it seems we have more to explore.
Hey, guys. Is it me, or am I just like... I'm starting to wig out, man. This place doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I got some rations, do you?
That is true. You guys are probably getting hungry. Does anybody have any rations
Yeah.
to eat? Everybody probably should eat something.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing. I'm
see.
very lost.
All I see is carrots in Art's inventory.
So, I guess Art will eat some carrots.
I haven't had a full course meal in days, it feels like.
I have some.
I think my rations were taken away. Could we cook the dragon that we killed?
Yeah, you could. I mean, I'm fine with that. You probably have to go into the sand again, and go make the fire in the sand and cook them on the sand. You probably can't. I mean, you could cut off a chunk, maybe.
Well, we can throw them in the easy oven. That cooks to 350 degrees.
Kind of two birds, one stone. Would eating the devil fruit be sufficient?
You have that with you? You have it in the bag of holding with your 100 emeralds and 300 rubies.
Oh, the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
We need that so we can make our money when we leave. Yeah.
I'm starting to think, especially because of the way that he reacted, I'm starting to think that the gems are going to be part of the puzzle.
Yeah, I think so too, right? Because also Loaf isn't going to get rid of it.
What did I react to?
I said, this is Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. And you're like, no, I wouldn't do the same thing twice, would I?
Oh, okay. Cool. Yes. I reacted like that.
Yeah, like sarcastically, yeah.
Well, I have an
Yes.
emerald in my bag already, so you have a sapphire.
Yep.
We have rubies.
I'm thinking we take one of these pieces of amber with us,
Yeah.
as much as I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat one of the shrooms.
You should just
Which one?
Oh no.
The purple one.
Oh, isn't that the psychedelic one?
I think that's the good time one, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This isn't good.
Okay, that's perfect.
Oh my god.
Out of game, because this just came to me. So Squee, even though he's immortal, right? That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
How long has he lived for, despite him being immortal? Like, he hasn't lived forever, right? So, like,
No.
what's his
Do
canonical...
you want to ask him?
Yeah, let me just... I ate the shroom first, so let's just do that first. So, like, what did
Yes.
So, yeah, I ate the purple
I'm going to
shroom.
make you go a little bit more mad, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Let me find my notes on what madness means.
Oh, God. Who could have
You
predicted
get the
this?
effects of a short-term madness. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Oh god.
Oh no.
How could I have predicted this?
Everybody's going to get this eventually, so you just sped it up for yourself.
53.
A 53 on the short-term madness is this character experiences vivid hallucinations and has disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, so I'm just starting to trip balls, is what you're saying. That's like from
what-
normally eating
Yeah.
a shroom
Yeah.
from out of the woods. It's the same thing. I just took acid.
But it's a bad trip.
That takes place for 10 minutes.
Oh god.
Hey guys. It seems like we made it back from the island. We really need to cash in this stuff. I told you, God, Yori, and I'm looking at Art. Yori, like I told you to be alright. Like now we're gonna be rich. Ain't that right?
And Yori just starts melting in front of you.
Hey, so let's go to like Panda Express, guys, and I start taking off toward the mountains in the north.
Oh,
I start like
jeez.
flying forward toward that cave.
Yori, where's Loaf going? Where?
I don't know.
I start flying to that cave over there,
Okay.
thinking it's Panda Express.
Art's gonna fly after him.
Yeah, we're going. I'm flying with Ambrose. But
Okay.
Yeah, we swapped back. I get Hogarth.
Okay. You guys catch up to him. You meet him at the entrance of the cave. It's probably about 5 to 6 minutes away, so I think you're pretty much ending your hallucinations at this point. But as you get to the entrance of the cave, that same cat that's flying on the book comes out of the cave and starts to kind of laugh at you guys some more. So, you guys are going mad. Oh, this is fun.
Hey, what's your name?
You know what makes me mad? I thought this was a Panda Express, but no, I was just tripping.
No, it's just a labyrinth. It's just an endless labyrinth.
the island. Is that what you're talking about?
No, the cave.
Oh.
Well, that doesn't make sense, because the last one we went into had an ending.
Yeah, this is a different one.
Well, why would you tell us it's endless before we get in there? That makes us not want to go in there. Because you said it's endless. Why would we want to go in there now? I guess we're not. All right.
That's okay. Yeah, you don't have to.
Can you give us our stuff back?
I don't have your stuff.
Who has it then?
I don't know. What stuff are you missing? And she kind of gives you the side eye.
A lot of stuff.
My spanking
I
spoon.
don't- Spanking spoon's missing.
Oh, your spanking spoon.
Give it back.
And she jumps down into her book and kind of starts digging around. And you see the spanking spoon pop out of the book. And then it pops back into the book. And she comes out of the book and she says, "Oh, I have no idea where that spanking spoon is. Not a clue.
Art's gonna lunge for the book.
We're gonna have to fight her.
Go ahead and make an attack roll."
Okay, I got a 4.
You stop short, and the cat kind of scoots back and says, "Oh, you are feisty." And she starts to like move towards you. She opens her mouth, and her head becomes the face of like a lion, and she just roars directly in your face and is going to roll for intimidation. It is a 17 intimidation.
Okay.
You are intimidated by this seemingly spirit cat tiger thing that is flying on the book.
Okay. Art whips out the Darkened Dagger to ready, like, protect himself.
The cat looks at that and takes a double take and says, "Ooh, that does not belong here.
What do you...
Why did you bring that to a spiritual rift?
What are you talking about?
That does not belong here."
It's just a dagger. Get over it. Weird cat.
I'll take that off of you. You wanna sit it right here on my book?
Absolutely not. No, you can't just take my stuff.
I was gonna say I agree with the weird cat notion, but I agree that you should also get rid of it.
Why were you guys visiting here again? What are you guys doing here?
I can't remember either.
I honestly forgot. I've been here for so long. I have no idea.
Wait, are we unironically saying that? Her roleplay, because you are your members.
Loaf has totally forgotten. He really has no idea. He's like, I don't even know why I'm here. And to be fair, he just stopped tripping balls from eating a mushroom a moment ago. So let's be fair. Anyway, so Loaf does not know anymore. He just knows he has money. I think it was to get these rubies. And to leave.
We're trying to solve the water temple.
Oh.
Bring order back to this world.
Oh,
Trying to solve?
Yeah.
That is noble intentions.
Sure.
That's why we're here. Yeah.
It's going to roll insight.
Out of character. Sure,
I'm
that's
not
all you
lying.
gotta say.
That's a good insight. So she believes you. She
not
can tell
lying.
that you're telling the truth.
Okay.
Correct. Insight doesn't mean that you're lying.
Just whether she believes.
Yeah, whether or not she can read you, see if you're telling the truth or not.
Sure.
She believes you, and she says, "So why haven't you solved the water temple?"
Where is it?
We can't figure out what's happening on this island. We keep losing stuff. We keep encountering random things for seemingly no reason. There's this random puzzle in the middle that we can't figure out quite yet. We have this sword, and Art holds up the sword of whatever it is, but it fits in the slot. We don't know where the other keys are, so that's pretty much useless right now. So I don't know.
And we have an immortal guy who's useless, and I pull his head out of the bag for a moment and then slat him back in.
Sweet.
Oh, if you're having problems with the water temple, might I suggest that you explore the island efficiently and you return and place some objects onto the altar? I would actually really like it if you were able to fix that, because it would bring death back to the island.
Okay.
Okay.
What object then? Maybe you could give us a hint, especially Yori over there, I point. He doesn't seem to, he struggles with these things,
Screw you.
You mentioned those rubies. I think those will be helpful. And she starts to fly away on her book.
We got 300 of them.
We only need one, probably, right?
Yeah.
I imagine so.
The cat looks back at you and says, "You killed how many Dredagons?"
I mean,
They attacked us.
What?
theoretically, like every Dragon probably drops like 3 or 4. So I don't know.
We didn't kill them all. It was all Stormpond, who is dead now.
Oh, perfect. Just the way he belongs.
I agree.
And then she falls into the book, and the book closes, and the book shreds itself like before.
Okay, so clearly one of the 300 rubies is necessary for this. So we'll use one of these.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep all the other ones.
Would you guys like to return to the water temple?
Do we want to go in here first, or do we want to go back to the temple?
Well, I mean, do we want to go through an endless maze thing or
no?
labyrinth thing, or not really? Yeah, so let's just go to the
Let's
temple.
go back to the temple.
Yeah.
So you guys fly back to the temple, and the main thing that you see is, once again, the altar. On the backside of the altar, there's a shape for a sword, which you clearly can see the sword of the sea fits into.
Art puts it in.
Then there's 4 8-inch diameter, 8-inch deep holes at the bottom side of the top of the altar that look like items would slide into them.
You just want to start dumping the rubies into it?
Let's see if we can fit one ruby in one of the slots. Let me just pick up a ruby and just start, kind of like how kids have the square block and the triangle, and so I just start just like
Goes in the square.
I just like start slotting it in until it
It's a
fits. So
triangle.
I'm just like, does it work
You're
in this
right.
one?
Yeah. The ruby
goes in
fits
the
in any
square
of those
hole.
holes, yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. Now I'm wondering, does this thing only register if it's a certain color or if it's a certain type of anatomical structure? Because I could use my magic in order to make them. I'll just kind of make them different colors, until we have different colors all the way. Basically making an illusion that makes the gems appear to be some other type of gem until we get the right match. I don't.
I'm going to say no.
We do have 4 types of gems
Do
currently.
we?
Because
You do?
Yeah, I took one of the amber with us, or whatever
Yeah.
it was up on the plateau.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, I also have an emerald. I guess I could use one of my emeralds and just slot it in somewhere, right? So there's emerald and ruby, right?
Emerald, ruby, sapphire. Yeah.
And yeah,
Okay,
okay.
it was just. It wasn't just flipped.
And what was the other one you said? So, because I have an emerald and a ruby that I'm willing to part with.
You have the sapphire and the amber. Oh, Sapphire Lake, Amber Dunes, Ruby Peaks, Emerald Forest.
Okay.
But we already have emeralds from the chest.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
That is true.
What is amber? Because also, I was sitting back in my chair and the Ruby Peaks kind of look like Groudon. I know that it's Pokemon related again, but it like literally looks like Groudon from sitting back here. Did I mention that I'm nearsighted, you guys? I just found that out.
You're nearsighted?
All right.
Yeah, I got my eyes checked.
Wait.
So we just put all four of them in, like the name, it says Ruby, Amber, Sapphire, Emerald. So we just slot it in, like the names of all those things.
Okay. Are you going to slot one of each into the 4 holes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What order are they sliding them into?
Is there any way to slot them in where it kind of lines up similarly to the geography of the island? Would that make any sense? Or no? I don't know how that would work.
Ruby, Amber, Sapphire, Emerald. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically. Ruby, Amber. I guess if it left to right or right to left. Yeah, whatever. Like, because there's emeralds over there on the far right, I guess, from on the screen. And then there's Sapphire, Amber, Ruby. I don't know. Would that be a thing? Or should it be in the order of which they... Well, there was no Amber Pokemon game, was there? I don't know. Just put it in the...
No.
The only Amber is Amber Fossil.
Time of release of the video game, maybe? When was the first one released? Was it Ruby and Sapphire were first, and then came Emerald?
Yes.
Oh, Amber.
Let's do Amber, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll do that.
As you slot the 4 gems into their spots, the sword begins to glow. There's 4 sections of the sword that glow. The left half of the sword glows white, and the right half of the sword glows black.
2 white, 2 black. Okay.
Do you want to just shift one half and then see if it makes a difference? Like, flip the Ruby and the Amber, and then leave the Sapphire and the Emerald, and just see what it does? I don't know.
I think we should swap the Emerald and the Ruby, and leave the other 2.
Let's try that. So Amber, Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby.
Yep.
When this happens, the sword changes to the first fourth being white, and then the remaining 3/4 being black.
Okay. So 1's white.
What about just swap the Ruby and the Amber and leave the Sapphire and Emerald the same? I don't know. I'm just winging it. I'm just doing one side.
Like this?
Sure. Yeah, like that.
Nothing changes with the sword. It's still 1 part
So
white
that's
and
not right.
3 parts black.
All right.
Okay.
So
yeah.
the Amber can't be correct where it's at.
Yeah.
The Amber's last.
I think you're right.
It's Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, Amber.
As you guys are placing the gems into the altar, you guys start to hear some noise in the sky behind you, and you see 2 dragons fastly approaching you guys.
Can we tell if anybody's riding them?
One appears to be a Rumblehorn, and one appears to be a Eruptodon.
Oh, shoot.
So you guys place the gems into the altar.
This is Valakut and...
Yep, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
The altar shrinks into the ground, and as the place kind of shakes, it shrinks into the ground, and you have successfully solved the water temple puzzle.
Art wants to reach in and try to grab the sword out.
You successfully grab the sword, and then the altar raises back above the
Put the sword
ground.
back in and let's leave.
Okay, you put the sword back in, and it needs 4 more gems now.
Okay, do it. Fine. Whatever.
You
throw
put 4
them in
more
there.
gems in.
Emerald,
As
Ruby,
the time
Sapphire.
progresses of you re-putting them in, the dragons approach you and are closer
Read it.
to you guys. You guys are in the temple area.
I hate this.
We're going to have to fight them right now? No shot. I don't think we can win right now.
The 2 dragons approaching you guys are a medium Rumblehorn and a medium Eruptodon.
Which is freaking crazy.
Did we get anything from the altar? Like a Kyber crystal or anything?
You did not get anything from the altar.
Okay.
The 2 dragons land just outside the temple, and you see 1 person getting off of the Eruptodon and 3 people getting off of the Rumblehorn.
Oof.
And you can tell that Stoic is walking towards you. And Stoic says, "Oh, hey guys!
I think we need to leave. We need to leave.
I found you guys. We've been looking for you. You've been gone for a while. You guys were going to come visit."
We need to leave right now.
Yeah,
we need to leave.
I agree. Let's get out of here.
That's not loud enough for Stoic to hear, I presume.
That's what I'm aiming at. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we need a jet.
Hey guys, you don't have to run. And he pulls out his shield, and it's a blue and red shield with a star in the center. Looks like a very strong metal. And he says, hey, don't leave.
Vibranium even.
I said don't leave.
I'm stopping. I don't want to, but I'm stopping.
On the other Eruptodon, you can tell that Dante is with him, and that they seem to have 2 Burke Guard members alongside them. We're just here to talk. We'd like to have a conversation.
How did you know where we even were? This is, like, it's just unexpected. We're not prepared. I mean, shoot. Any had a chance to comb his hair. Like, that's all. We're just a little uneasy.
Oh, yeah. Yo, that's completely understandable. Let's go make a fire. I figured out the whole Loaf situation. There was this guy impersonating Loaf. It wasn't actually Loaf stealing any of the stores.
Oh, of course.
It was a guy who was impersonating him. I've cleared up his name. It's no longer Loaf on any of those wanted posters.
See,
that's good.
I told you guys, Stoic would handle everything. And Art winks very clear to the other guys.
Yep, I understand.
But you are under arrest.
Oh.
Why?
For what? What do we do?
We are here to actually... For So, I don't think you're guilty. But we're here just to arrest you because you are currently on trial, scheduled for tomorrow for the murder of Doofenshmirtz.
Who's that?
Who's Doofenshmirtz again?
It was one of the store hands at the PS2, the PS1. I don't even know which
Where's
one's
that?
in Burke. You know what I mean? But
No, yeah,
You know where Burke
I know
is,
where
right?
Burke is. What are you talking about?
What do you mean, Burke? I've never even heard of the place.
yeah, Burke.
I don't know what you mean,
See,
sir.
honestly, so Ace and X-Wing did an investigation, and they think that you guys are the culprits. So they have enough evidence that we have to lock you up and put you on trial. Honestly, if you guys just
Have you talked to Ace before? He's pretty lame.
What do you
He's
What do you
pretty lame.
mean by evidence? Explain what that definition means. It's beyond me. So, like,
So
give me
I
an
don't have any
example.
evidence with me. I haven't actually heard the evidence. I'm just here to pick you up because you have a warrant out for all 3 of you guys' arrest to go to trial.
But how?
We've got to head on back. If you guys can fly with me, we'll get it all cleared up as soon as we're back.
Interesting that Burke would send you and another teacher and 2 guards to arrest 3 teenagers. Kind of odd.
Another teacher. He's not a teacher.
What is Dante? I don't even know.
No, Dante's
Dante's
a teacher,
teacher.
but Stoic's not a teacher. He said another teacher.
Yeah, he is. He's Art's teacher. Art's learned more from Stoic than any of his actual teachers.
That's fair. Yeah, it's kind of odd, though, that you would send 4 adults to arrest 3 teenagers. I feel like that's a little bit overkill, isn't it, Stoic?
It's just the necessary precautions. Honestly, we're just so afraid of what you're capable of, Art. You are such the strong, accomplished young man. The Burke Guard really felt more comfortable if I came with you because we have such a good relationship, homie to homie.
Homie to homie, I get it. I totally get it. Burke Guard, kind of weak, kind of lame. Not you, Stoic.
The 2 other guys behind Stoic kind of look at each other. And they nod. Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, guys, I think we gotta go with him.
I've got nothing. Yeah.
So wait, did the temple door open or something, or what happened exactly? Because
You're in like a ruins. There is no walls
There's no
to this
walls.
temple. It's just like the ruins. The altar's submerged into the ground and is gone, just like all the other altars have been. You can see them. Like there's no wall between you guys. It's just a bunch of rocks around.
Okay.
Rocks and debris of walls and stuff.
Just because of the nature of where we are, how do we know you guys are really you? We've seen a lot of weird stuff here.
Good question. Good question.
It's like we're playing Family Feud. Good answer.
So he holds up your medallion and your comb of balding and your pot lid and your slingshot.
Who holds up?
Stoic holds all of these things up and says, yeah, we actually use this to track you.
Oh.
Oh, God.
These are your belongings, right? This is how we were able to find you.
Sure, that makes sense.
So that's your stuff. That's proof that he used that to track you.
You rummaged through our stuff?
Kind of odd, dude.
Yeah. Hermione was helping us out.
Interesting. Well, tell me this, Stoic. What does Hermione look like?
Jesus Christ.
What am I doing? What am I saying to that? You know Hermione twice. You're her intern, dude. Come on. She looks like... She has this long brown hair. She's always wearing these dresses. She's got this blue jean jacket that she wears. She's adorable.
Man. Okay.
So, is that true? I don't pay attention to her.
Stoic. I have another question.
Yeah.
Suppose we don't go for whatever reason, just hypothetically. And what are you gonna do exactly?
So we have the authority of the Burke Guard to restrain you and take you to jail.
Can I roll insight on...
This is not Burke.
On him to see if Art believes him or not?
Yeah, go ahead, roll insight.
That's only a 10. Art's on the fence.
Art's on the fence. I think Art would lean towards trusting Stoic based off previous conversations.
Okay.
This isn't Burke. You don't have jurisdiction here.
That's true, but you are Burke residents.
Residents?
I don't think I'm a resident. I think I technically have a work visa.
You are Burke Island's residents. Everybody in Burke Island is under the chief. And he...
Are you chief?
He raises his shield up in the air. Chief Stoic, yes, I am.
You know, it's in the fine print. Oh, God. 100% it's in the fine print. This is David talking. I'm not saying this is Yuri.
Yeah.
So, a couple things worth noting is you do see Dante. He's quite suited up. He's got a really cool lightning sword. He's got some really cool fiery boots. He's got a Hylian metal shield. Then Stoic, he's got some really beefy armor. He's got a long sword, and he's got this really cool vibranium shield.
So,
and they definitely came prepared to fight, and you can tell as such.
So, can I wave my hand? Like, do I have any idea what my, like, even though we haven't appraised it, do I have any idea what my infinity-shaped ring does? Can I just, like, wobble my hand around and try to activate it, whatever it does? What does it do?
When you wobble it around, it doesn't seem to activate in any way.
Oh, darn.
I have an idea, guys.
Okay.
Pass without trace.
I mean...
Try to get away. Just run.
Stoic, I have one question.
Yeah.
And you probably don't even remember this. You most definitely don't.
Okay.
Unless you do. Why would you have used the Majora's Mask with me?
Why would I... I used Majora's Mask with you? I don't remember that.
Hypothetically.
Well, I did have a lot of money on you on the Stoic market, so it doesn't really surprise me that I would have made that decision.
It's a moot point. Never mind. I thought he was double agenting.
Pass without trace. I'm just curious if it'll even work. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
I don't know if Feet Finder counts as magically tracking. I mean,
it's got to, right?
Possibly.
That's my worry. That's why I think it's not going to work.
Yeah, I mean, we can try it and then just run, but they're going to outrun us because the Rumblehorn doesn't have very fast speed.
Yeah,
I don't know how fast the Eruptodon goes.
It can't be very fast either.
Okay, we've got to run.
Stoic is going to attack you. He is going to throw the vibranium shield at you with a surprise round.
Can I open the bag of holding and see if it flies into it?
Gonna try and catch it.
That seems reasonable. This is a 20 to hit the person in the front, which looks to be Loaf.
Well, all right. Well, if it's gonna hit me, I'm gonna open the bag. Then I'm gonna do my roll. So,
Post dexterity.
can I pull Squeak's head out and let him take the hit? He's immortal. Use him as a shield. Like pull his head out.
Yeah, as a reaction, though, I don't think so. No, I'm going to say
dang.
no
was
not as a
worth a
reaction.
I was trying.
So it hits.
Why haven't we been using Squee as a human shield?
That is 10 damage to Loaf. It bounces back to Stoic, and he catches it, and he says, "Okay, it's time to fight." And his eyes start to glow purple. And he is going to sprint directly at you.
Honestly, guys, out of game, I think we kind of need to surrender. We're in no shape to fight right now.
Yeah.
I got pretty busted up. Like my nose is like, I'm just imagining like Loaf's nose being like broken, just like laying there, just like, all right, that hurt.
So Stoic is going to start running at you, and he is going to say, "You guys need to stand down. You guys need to come with us back to Burke and stand trial." He's going to continue to sprint at you. The dragon's going to fly next to him, and Stoic's going to hop on, and the two guards start to go into flanking positions. And he is flying directly at you guys, and he's going to not attack you again and give you guys a chance to surrender.
Guys, so my face hurts. So what's the plan?
I think we have to surrender.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think we can get away? While we're on this island, I don't know if we can even leave without help.
The cat.
You're right. We should run towards the labyrinth.
Let's run and try and find the cat. Yes.
I agree. Run towards the labyrinth.
I'm going to whip out the Deadly Natter and have you ride him instead of your Rumblehorn because he's faster.
Let's go. You're so smart. You're so smart.
Pull.
This is probably a 15-minute flight to the labyrinth.
Okay.
Can we just expedite it and do a couple rolls and see if we dodge their attacks?
Art, simultaneously, as the Deadly Natter comes out, he retracts Hogarth and lands back on the Deadly Natter.
In one motion, you're able to get off of the Rumblehorn and onto the Deadly Natter, quite smoothly, in fact. Mm-hmm. And as he sees this, he definitely sees that you are not taking actions that are not surrender, and he's going to attack, and his Rumblehorn is going to breathe fire towards you specifically, Art.
I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace. Like, we're not in turn order.
He gave you a minute to respond. In that response time, you've swapped your dragon and you want to cast Pass Without Trace?
Yeah.
And then start running.
And start booking.
So, while you guys are doing that, Loaf decides to stop for a moment while you guys are trying to take off. He's like, hey, I'll come. You guys can go.
Oh,
I'll come.
You go.
I'll deal with the crime. I got this. You guys go. Stoic. Hey, Stoic. Hey.
Let's just leave. Let's just...
No, chill out. Stoic, hey, bud. Hey, bud.
Chill out.
I walk up and then I pat him on the shoulder. Hey, chill. I'm not doing nothing. So I'm the criminal, right? Is that what happened? I did something wrong. I get it. You're just trying to help us. Let me help you.
Yes. I really just want to get you guys back so you can stand trial and prove that you're innocent.
Yeah, and then I'm while I'm patting him and trying to distract him verbally while talking to him, I'm just kind of giving him a little sign with my finger, like go, shoo. I'm like, hey guys, yeah. See, I'll talk with him for a moment. Hey.
Art kind of looks over to Yori and just side eyes towards the labyrinth.
Yeah.
All right, I cast Pass Without Trace, and we take off.
You're untraceable.
Yes.
Untraceable by non-magical means, and have a plus 10 toward stealth.
So technically I have plus 18 towards stealth right now?
Jeez.
If the two of you want to go ahead and roll stealth.
Sure.
Oh
my gosh, I got a 37?
Oh my god, what? I rolled a 10,
19 on the roll.
So 20. 22.
You
Let's
both
go.
are quite stealthy. So let's go ahead and say that you guys took a little bit of movement. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative after you've moved a little bit away.
Crap. I rolled 7.
I only got a 13.
Loaf, what did you roll?
I'm not fighting.
Okay, you're not fighting.
The whole idea of sacrificing and trying to make them escape, that was the intended plan. Loaf ain't fighting.
They both rolled 19s. So it's Stoic, Dante,
Crap,
Art,
dude.
Yori, then the guards. So Stoic, seeing that you guys seem to have just like vanished in thin air, would assume that you're still in a reasonable location, and the rumble horn is going to fly towards it. I'm guessing, Loaf, you want to be kind of rough terrain and kind of like just like stand in the way.
Yeah, I'm just kind of just up against him. I'm trying to obscure his view with my width. Because
Okay.
I mean, Loaf is kind of
Yeah.
heavy set, right? So I feel like it's reasonable, right? Yeah, you know?
Yeah. I'm going to say that to get here, which is 15 feet, it's going to take all of his movement. Because you are difficult terrain. He is going to enter a rage.
Oh. Hey, look, guys. He's a barbarian.
You can see a fury in his eyes, and his eyes start to glow purple. Not too intently. It's not like a super strong purple. It's just a soft tint of purple.
Oh,
What do you mean, no?
I mean, I think they're possessed.
Absolutely, they're possessed.
Yep.
100%.
I just thought they were evil, just entirely.
So at this point, it's now Dante's turn. He's going to shoot a large, chunky fire breath towards the party. I'm going to give it -5 on the roll for the Veil of Shadows. It is a 4 to hit you guys, so it goes just completely by, and that's where his turn ends.
Okay. We're gonna take off.
Yeah, can we move in tandem so I don't get out of range of 30 feet of him?
Yeah, that's what I would prefer to.
Yeah,
So they still don't know where we are, right?
that's correct.
Theoretically, we could be out of here.
Yeah, Loaf is super boned, but he wants to save his friends. So
Yeah. So why don't we
this
dash
is not
and get
good.
as far away as we can? They have 2 slow dragons. Like, surely enough we can get away from them.
I think that's a fair statement, especially with your stealth. They don't seem to have any magical means of tracking you. As you guys kind of escape, Stoic says, "Why did you side with death instead of your chief? Why?" And then he turns around to Loaf and says, "Time to go home. Let's go to Burke." And he hops off his dragon, and he grabs your hands, ties them behind your back, and says, "You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do and say will be used against you in the court of law." He puts you on the back of his rumble horn, and the guards hop back onto the rumble horn, one on the rumble horn, one onto the Eruptodon, and the 5 of you fly away.
am I gonna get something to eat on the way there, or?
And this episode was voiced by Harrison Clark as Art, William Brito as Loaf, David Kelly as Yori, and edited and DM'd by Harrison Weiss. Please follow us on X at Tides of Terragos or on Patreon at patreon.com/Tides of Terragos.
3.
Blessed by the Chosen One, the one who has mastery over the sword and over their mind, for they have brought peace to this island. Mastery over their mind, aka the game Mastermind.
Yori's now bald and useless. That's what you're telling us.
Did I mention that I'm nearsighted, you guys? I just found that out.
Oh! Don't. 3. Oh!